I think it's safe to say that most modern games have something they could be compared to. Minecraft, Terraria, CSGO, Valorant, Fortnite, Apex. Gex 2, I have no mouth and I must scream. Even if these titles are only similar on the surface, you can still find people arguing which is better, with no side truly winning. One of these more recent debates is Lethal Company or Content Warning. People have been arguing over which one is better for centuries. Historical events like Alexander the Great conquering Persia in 334 BC was because of his disagreement between parties. The Napoleonic Wars were started because Napoleon preferred Lethal Company, and most of Europe liked Content Warning. America went to Vietnam over disagreements whether Lethal Company or Content Warning had better mods. But by using science and intuition, I will be finding out which of the two is better. I'll be ranking them by how scary they are, how funny they are, how good the mods are, the creature design, the developers, and the overall gameplay loop. Now, Lethal Company and Content Warning are horror games. You go into a dangerous location to retrieve scrap or footage, depending on the title, while avoiding monsters. And by using science and such, I've conducted that Lethal Company is scarier. This is because Content Warning has a larger emphasis on comedy and the wonky physics. There are times where Lethal Company is hilarious, and the next moment is complete fear as you look down a hall and see a monster. And you slowly realize your friends will find nothing except some scrap and a blood trail. Comedy is supposed to be subjective, but by using science, I came to the realization that both games are really funny. Lethal Company works so well off of things going wrong. Hearing your friends die in a room next door, or the walkie-talkie get cut out as they step on a landmine is amazing. Those moments cannot be replicated in almost any other title, but Content Warning does a great job. The comedy of Content Warning has two layers. The first layer is you and your friends looking for the monster and eventually getting killed by it or getting really close to being killed. The second layer comes from the video you record while the chaos happens. I would argue making a video with your friends and watching it at the end is the best part of Content Warning. Coming up with those intros and cuts between filming the monsters will never not be funny. So although Lethal Company is the funnier unscripted moments, I'll give the point to Content Warning because the humor can be created more consistently with the filming aspect. Now the mod scene can completely change a game. Look at titles like Left 4 Dead or Minecraft. These games thrive off of mods and adds a lot of longevity to a game. And by using science, I have inferred Lethal Company mods are much better than Content Warning. Content Warning mods are mostly quality of life. Infinite money, usable green screens, unlimited camera battery. These mods are fine, but they're a little bit generic. But looking at Lethal Company, you have mods like the Skinwalker. This mod makes certain doors eat you. This one causes the facility you're in to have a nuclear meltdown when you take the apparatus. This one plays Family Guy if you happen to buy a TV. And this mod allows you to gamble your scrap at a casino. I feel like the Content Warning community can be a little bit more creative when it comes to their mods. When making a good horror game, you need good creature design. Lethal Company has this, and this. And don't forget this. So what does Content Warning have? They have this guy. This funny guy. My science meter tells me both titles get a point. No further questions. Lethal Company and Content Warning are indie masterpieces, which means they have pretty small dev teams. My science meter leans towards Content Warning due to Landfall making tabs and stick fight the game. It might also have to do with the fact that they created the Chicken Man, the most totally accurate battle simulation enemy based off the real Chicken Man of Constantinople. Now here we are with the final test, the gameplay loop. Both titles are technically roguelikes. They use proximity chat to encourage players to be close together. They both involve going to dangerous places to retrieve something of value, and every few days the amount they need to retrieve gets larger and larger. The science meter is currently calculating which is better, but while it does that, I want to say I think both these titles are really innovative.
Hello, I am the science meter. I have taken over this portion of the review to say both titles are great and shining beacons for the indie horror genre. They both have strengths and weaknesses which keep them at equal footing, which is not bad at all as they are unique enough to hold their own and keep themselves from becoming copies of one another. But they are no match for the real winner, The Twisted Tales of Spike McFang.